Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the draw for the MTU Tournament 2023. It feels as though we were just here just last week for the draw for last year's tournament, and alas, we're here already for this year's tournament. The MTU Tournament is not just a football tournament. It's not just about the football. It's a tournament which I would say unites brothers and individuals who had become disunited. It brings people together who ordinarily would never have had the opportunity to become friends. For example, it's a tournament where throughout the week, across the country, you'd have groups of people gathering together now, coming together, playing football, socializing, enjoying time with each other, all as a result of the MTU tournament. It's a tournament which has brought together different generations and created an incredible camaraderie between people of all ages. Another example of the magic of the M2 tournament is that this year we had for the very first time an El Clasico, an epic match which used to take place on the grounds of Madinah al-Ulum between students who lived in the Midlands and students who lived in East Anglia. And we were able to host for the very first time this El Clasico match in Northampton, where about 50 people came together from all over the country, not just to play football, but to spend time with their friends from MTU. This is the magic of the MTU tournament. So before we get to the draw, I'd just like to mention a few things. To start off with, this year, very sadly, our most beloved teachers, Khalid Ahmed. He's very beloved, and he was loved by all of the students of Madinah al-Ulum and all teachers and anybody connected to Madinah al-Ulum. So we really wanted to do something to commemorate him and to show our respect to him. So we decided that this year we would rename the Champions Cup, which is a Tier 1 trophy, the Qadi Ahmed Cup. And hopefully it will continue to be called the Qadi Ahmed Cup for many years to come. Secondly, I'd just like to quickly mention again what we're hoping to try and raise funds for this time around. So this year we're hoping to raise the sum of £20,000 for the refurbishment of the science lab at Madinah al-Ulum. Ofsted have been quite damning about the current condition of the science lab, so we're really hoping that we can raise these funds and help to refurbish it as soon as we're very hopeful that we've given each team a very small target of £1,000 inclusive of gift aid. So if each individual just reaches out to their friends and family and raises a sum of about £100, each team should be able to get to their target. So we're not taking any entry fees or anything this year. It's just a case of we're just asking for your kindness and your support, and for you to try and raise a sum of £1,000 towards the refurbishment of the science lab. Okay. Thirdly, so I'm just going to quickly mention the format of the tournament. So the format is going to be the same as last year. So there's going to be 3 tiers. So we're going to have the top tier tournament again, which is going to be called the Khalid Ahmed Cup. The second tier tournament, which is going to be called the Community Cup, and we're going to have the third tier tournament again, called the Community Conference Cup. And with regards to the draw, so we're going to have 4 groups of 5 teams. And then with regards to the knockout stages and the semi-finals, we're going to do it so that a team cannot meet a team which was in their group until they reach the finals. So that's how we did it last year. So we're going to do it in a similar fashion again this year. So if DLA and Roman's Dark Horses are in Group A, in the initial group stages, and we both go through, we won't be able to meet one another until the final potentially. Okay. And with regards to the rules of the actual tournament, there's been no amendments to the rules this year, so it's as per last year, and we'll circulate them again. The only changes that are going to be made is we're going to just change the year, and the rules will be exactly the same. Okay, so I think that covers pretty much everything which I needed to mention. So now we're just going to move on to the draw. So I've got 3 esteemed guests with me today who are going to support me and assist me with the draw. We've got Hafiz Jobfather, a legendary figure from Madinah al-Ulum. Would you like to say any words, like any help? Hello, welcome. No? Okay, so then we've got Mufti Rumman here, who is another.
Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you so much. And then we have got Hazrat Sheikh
Allama
Allama
Al-Bay.
Al-Bay. Maulana Uzi, okay, who is feeling very fresh today, no migraines. He is ready for Futi Focus as soon as draw takes place.
Assalamu alaikum. My brothers, we are ready today.
Yeah.
And we're all ready.
And he's going to ensure there's no match fixing going on, right? So he's here to verify everything. So, one by one, Joblor and Roman and Maulana Uzi will pick a name out of our beautiful glass vase. Is it a vase? What is it? Yeah, a vase. And then
that's actually a Maulana Alpo's cereal bar.
Fantastic. Right. And then so this time we haven't got any balls, so there's no numbered balls. We've got each team name has been put into the bowl, and we're just going to pull out the team names. So when Jabra pulls out the first team, it's going to go into Group A. When Rumman pulls out the second team, and so forth until all 20 names have been drawn. Okay. Without further ado, if we just can commence the draw now. So if Maulana Abdullah is ready in the background, start populating his. Oh, actually, just before that, if we could just quickly thank all of the sponsors. We've got many sponsors this year, and without their support, we would not be able to achieve what we achieve. And it's through their support that we're able to facilitate the tournament for everybody. They cover all of the costs and more. So this year. A huge thanks to Maulana Shakir's family, to Bright Start Childcare, to Sovereign Coaches, to Chicaros, to ARC, to Badshah Palace, to Super Phone Deals, to F Drive Vehicles, to Chai Garden, to Misty Dash, to Farooq Brothers, to Crystal Business Services Accountants, and to Beyond Mind. Many thanks to them all for their continued support of the tournament. And there's still plenty of time left. If anybody else would like to sponsor a trophy, or if they would like to sponsor it on behalf of their business or on behalf of a loved one, please feel free to contact us. We'd be grateful for as many sponsors as possible. Okay. So, if we now move on to the draw, are you ready? Okay. So, Bismillah, Hafiz Jabbar, would you like to kick us off, please? And if you can just point it towards the camera. If you can read
Mutala Bandits.
Mutala Bandits are the first team out of the hat. So if you could just show it to Maulana Uzi just so that he can verify. Mutala Bandits. Yep. Yes. So
just run through quick, yeah?
So Mutala Bandits, Group A.
Saracens.
Saracens FC. Saracens FC. You just go to the camera.
Just go to the camera, please. Thank you.
Saracens FC in Group B. Right. Ghuraba FC. Ghuraba FC. Group C.
MTU Legends.
You can just show it to the camera. Yeah, thank you so much. MTU Legends.
MTU Legends.
In Group D. Fantastic. Right.
The French Connection.
French Connections straight into Group A. French Connection. Into Group A with Mutala Bandits. A brand new team for this year. The fantastically talented squad who are coming from France.
MTU All Stars.
Wow. MTU All Stars in Group B. Two-time champions. A fantastically talented young squad. Group of friends. Into Group B with the Saracens. Okie doke. Next team out the hat is the fantastic Sallu United. Sallu United. Sallu United. Into Group C with Ghuraba FC.
The Kitchen Netters FC.
Kitchenetters,
This is Thingy's team, isn't it?
a great team of friends. You're going to be very successful at this year's tournament. Lots of talented players. Kitchenetters FC into Group D with the MTU Legends.
Free agents. We gotta get a close on this one.
Free Agents FC, a brand new team made up. Yeah, so Free Agents go straight into Group A with Mutala Bandits, French Connection. The group of friends come together, made a brilliant team. They're going to do very well. Some Portuguese talent.
Dark horses.
Oh, Roman's Dark Horses. Serial finalist, semi-finalist. Always do very, very well in the tournament. Roman's Dark Horses.
Jelly boys.
Into Group B with the Saracens and MTU All-Stars. The two teams of friends, MTU All-Stars and Roman's Dark Horses.
Jelly boys, inshallah.
Right. Next team out of the hat. Wow, the current champions of the Champions Cup, now known as the Qadi Rawat Cup, H Block FC. Team to beat again this year. Into Group D with Wuraba FC, Group C with Wuraba FC and Sallu United.
Top block bowlers.
A brand new team for this year. Top Block Ballers FC.
Block ballers.
Into Group D with the MTU Legends and Kitchenetters FC.
Oh, DL8 FC.
DLA FC.
There you go.
Say something?
Anyway,
Yeah, in with the Mutala Bandits. French Connection. Looks like a reunion with Sheikh Nuruddin for us. Well, Sheikh Nuruddin, please take it easy on us, but we're looking forward to seeing you on the pitch, inshallah.
Night Kitchen FC.
Night Kitchen FC. That's another brand new team.
Jelly boys. No, sugar.
Thank you so much for entering this year.
Hench block.
So we've got Saracens, MTU All-Stars, Roman's Dark. Oh my goodness, Roman has just blown away all the groups. Wait, absolutely fine, because we've got our IT expert with the groups in the background. So I won't be able to update you with the groups anymore.
Just leave it. Go on, keep it going.
Okie doke. So next team out the hat is Rising Ballers
Group C. Group C.
going into Group C. Okay, so Rising Ballers going into Boys going straight into Group D. Yeah, Group D, Jolly Boys.
Go on, it's your turn. Go on.
Group A, yeah.
Go on.
The Safai squad.
The Safai squad, semi-finalists from last year. A very talented group of young players.
Safai squad, nice and clean.
They've signed a new, yeah, very nice and clean as well.
No. Number 14, MTU FC.
Group B, Group B.
Was that group? Yeah.
Go on, Chef.
Okay, next team out the hat.
Let's do it.
Room 8 FC. Room 8 FC.
You're lying.
This is mixed up.
No, that's not right. Yeah, it's right.
You won't believe this. You don't believe who this is.
Oh,
You
who's
won't believe
this?
who this
Alf
is.
FC.
Alf
Alf
FC with
Alf
MTU
FC.
Legends
Oh.
And Jolly Boys.
and Jolly Boys. We have got some.
MTU Legends and the Jolly
We're
Boys.
going to have some derbies going on in the group stages.
So what we do know
And
this
Kitchen Netters.
is Group
He was
D
even predicting that
is
today.
basically the old the pensioners group.
So, Mulabdullah, if you could just tell us the groups, please. Group A,
Mutala Bandits,
Yes.
French Connection,
Yes.
Free Agents,
Free agents. Free agents.
DL8,
Yeah.
Safai Squad,
Yeah.
yeah, Group B,
Yeah.
Saracens,
Yeah.
MTU All Stars,
Yeah.
Romance Dark Horses,
Yeah.
Night Kitchen,
Yeah.
MTU FC,
Okay.
Group C is Goraba,
Yep.
Sallu United, H Block, Rising Borders,
Yep.
Roommate, Group D, MTU Legends,
Yep.
Kitchen Netters, Top Block Ballers, Jolly Boys,
Yep.
out.
It's a brilliant draw with lots of tasty fixtures. We're going to have an exciting tournament in 2 weeks' time.
I think we are fixed for life.
And that concludes our draw. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully, with regards to the quarterfinals and the semi-finals, we'll have a separate video doing the draw. But again, we'll do it in a way so that you can't meet the team which was in your group in the quarterfinals or the semi-finals. You can only meet them in the finals. Thank you so much. And hopefully you can all tune in for Footy Focus after this. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I hope everybody's well and watching us. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. It's nice to be back with the crew here, with our great chefs. This tournament, alhamdulillah, brings many people together. Alhamdulillah, we've been able to make with everybody that's been putting the effort in to make sure that we can get this tournament coming and soon, inshallah, in the next month. Preparing 2023 tournament. First and foremost, I want to say, as a family, MTU family, we've lost a few members of our family in the last few years, especially our close dad and former student Kausar Mia. We really want to take a few seconds of our time and just read 3 Qul Huwallahs and give them the Isali Sawab. If everybody just takes a quick just 3 Qul Huwallahs and gives Sawab to those deceased people. Bismillah. So, Sheikh Ruman. I have Sheikh Ruman on one side, Sheikh Shafi on one side, the Sheikh of all Sheikhs, and the one and only Jolly Boy here.
The jump father.
Jump father. Huh? It's great to have you guys around me because when I have you guys around me, I get the confidence to talk. So, before I go any further, I'd like you guys to say a few words. Sheikh Ruman.
I can't believe how fast the year has come and it's already tournament time. Some of us have been really busy, so we've not been as active as previous years. But alhamdulillah, it's time again. Only 2 weeks left now, and I just can't wait to see all the brothers, meet you all again, and I can't wait for the reunion after. So inshallah, look forward to seeing you all.
Sheikh Shaf, for a few words.
I already said so.
No, just a few. Don't go home. Come on, we're not getting the group of death. We're not getting the group of death. You don't have to cry over it yet. Yeah? There's still time to buy and sell players or rob players. You know, there's no deadline, so you can't say a few words.
All I would like to say, I really hope we can raise this £20,000 because then we'd all be champions.
So
Yeah, can I just have John Father say one, 2 words? Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is that keeper that was supposed to play for our team. Yeah, if you're watching, you can always come back. Don't worry.
Sheikh Usman.
We need you.
I cannot believe the draw this time. We've got MTU Legends in there, we've got the FC Alps, and we've got the Jolly Boys as well. So
I'm doubting there's a fixing going on here now.
there's definitely some
Seriously.
fixing going on.
It was all on camera. It was all on camera. So
Why is it that every year you end up being with these guys?
We're just destined for each other.
Huh?
We're just destined for each other. The good thing is about these guys is I hope we get them in the first game as well because they don't even turn up on time.
So alhamdulillah, the draws as usual. This year we've not had any mess ups, so we don't have to do a redraw. So please don't ask for a redraw because everyone's seen this live.
Ubaid, if you're watching, yeah. Ubaid's one of them, isn't it?
This year the groups are actually 3 groups are solid, and there's one group I feel that is open for anybody to take. Maybe from what I'm looking at right now, Group C will have champions from maybe 2 trophies. So that's the group we're in. Guraba, Sunlu United, H Block FC, Rising Ballers, and Roommate.
Yeah.
This is probably the only group from the 3 groups that I feel that is got anybody could win anybody, and there's not going to be like a group A where we got a group of death. This is not a group of death. This is a group of winning trophies or the championship. What do you feel?
Yeah, when you got a former champion in there, H Block FC.
Is that T's team?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Did you have to tell me that? I thought that was somebody else's team.
Former champion.
I don't know what he's worried about his team. You got to play the place of United. Think about that.
That will be one heck of a derby.
Huh?
If I have a
against Alpha will be
Yeah,
absolutely
Fahad,
incredible.
Sheikh Fahad, I'm waiting.
Epic battle.
Epic. Definitely, it's going to be Sulu United, and I'll tell you this one one thing right now from that group. Sulu United or Roommate FC will either win the third cup. One of the definitely be in the third
Suddenly
cup.
United are going for the Carabao Cup. They're
Carabao
not going for the third tier. They
No,
will be going for the
I
Carabao
don't think
Cup.
they've won a game in any of the tournaments.
They won a medal last tournament.
After
Last
losing.
year. They won a medal. They won a medal.
But they've got a great passion though.
What they've got is Barakat. They've got Manabdul Salams and Manab Rashid subs.
Who's Ghuraba? Who's Ghuraba?
Shakil's team, very good team as well.
Shakil's team, yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got
he won a tournament. He won the community conference last time.
Jablu Rising Bowlers. Do you know?
Very strong.
Rising bowlers, yeah, number 4.
Group of
Yeah.
6 or 7 really good young players. They're
Let me
contenders
check
for the
my
Carabao
files.
Cup.
Do you know anybody?
Rising Borders.
Ashraf Chaudhry's team.
Ashraf Chaudhry.
Adil Ahmed.
Do you have a few words to say? Do you know anybody there?
Rising Borders, very strong team actually.
Very
Job
strong.
for that. What kind of job?
The only Wahab I know, Siraj Wahab.
Siraj Wahab. Okay.
They got Adil Ahmed. He won a golden boot
Yeah.
2 tournaments ago.
No, I don't know,
Okay.
none of these.
No,
Very good,
Rising
very good
Borders.
player.
Rising Borders are very.
So
very
Sheikh
strong
Ruman, let's go straight to your group, yeah?
team.
So Group B. Group B, we have Saracens, MTU All Stars, Ruman's Dark Horses, Night Kitchens, MTFC. What do you say about this group?
Personally, I think it's a strong group. I think we've got some history with MTU All Stars, playing him in the finals previously and in the group stages, and we're looking to get one over them this year. So,
Sheikh
Fighting
Usman.
talk.
and then
Fighting
obviously we've
talk.
got Saracens. You know what? Speaking of which, I really want to talk about Saracens because this is Kamaluddin and his friends, and every year they somehow get 5 players together, and every year they enter, and all year long they don't talk or even be anywhere to be seen, but they always attend the tournament.
So we got 5 players and they're attending.
They're probably just about scraped 5 players as well.
I just want to ask this question, Sheikh. Shaffield. MTU All Stars, is that the one that
2-time champion.
2-time champions, yeah? And is that
They're missing
after
2
some others playing?
Yeah, they're missing 2 big players this
After
year.
some of the moved to French Connection this time.
He's gone to France.
And their keeper,
Yeah.
Mahfouz, Big Mouth Mahfouz, is in Egypt. So,
He's in, you might catch
so
a
we want,
you might catch a fly.
I've got a feeling he might just.
You want to surprise us? So MTU All Stars are missing, say, 2 stars, yeah?
They've got stars to replace their stars.
So who's their stars they've got to
They've
play?
got some new young stars, very good. They've got 2 brothers, Waleed and Sufyan and Adil.
I know them. They're
Yeah.
not that great.
They're,
Come on.
they're new
They're
stars.
good. They're good, but they're not so great. No, they're not the All Star. They're not going to replace Abdul Samad and the keeper.
I wouldn't be surprised if they get their 3rd star on their t-shirt this time.
Sheikh Usman, from this group, Group B, who do you fancy in Group B from the teams that you see in front of you?
I think Ruman's Dark Horses will be going through on that one.
Do you wanna-
MTU All Stars are the look. And Sam, actually, they're all. No, this is a group of death. You know that.
Do you want to mention MTUFC? You got your cousin.
Group A
Asad
and
Mamin.
Group A and Group B just looks.
Can
deadly.
we just concentrate on Group B? I want your opinion on Group B, especially. Look at the team.
MTUFC. It's the Ustads.
Oh, your cousin
And
did that.
your cousin
too.
did that.
really?
Oh, yeah, Sass's team. The one that got rejected from the Lemmies.
So Sheikh Usman, from the MTU All Stars and Dark Horses, we think they might want to concentrate on the Champions League section, and then the rest will battle it out for everything else that's there available. So, but what I would say is, Ruman's Dark Horses, yeah. What has it done this year that's made something different in this team? Do you know?
And Dark Horses. You know, it's a little battle between Ruman's Dark Horses and Shaffiel's team. MTU All
They
Stars.
played quite a few times.
Right, but they always having a. But once I get through to the next round, I think they have a little.
So who do you think in that group will win the group?
No, I think Ruman's Dark Horses.
Just to let you know about our team.
MTU All Stars as well.
So can we have your prediction on this group?
But Romano signed some very, very strong players.
This is
He signed Usman Khan,
Usman Khan is a good player.
yeah, and Yusuf and Arif, very good players.
Sheikh Ruman, we're getting all these
I think that's
accusations
right.
of.
Very hard.
We're getting all these accusations.
Accusations.
Yeah. We're getting all these
They already had existing strong players.
rumors that you've been poaching players, from different teams.
From
Can you please clarify that on camera?
Yeah.
Have you been trying to take other players? I've seen contracts being signed out, and I've seen paperwork.
So
He stole 2 of my.
You know, Chikaro. You've been offering Chikaros for free for a year.
I'll speak on behalf of myself and my great captain leader Nazim Sikder.
Yeah.
We only approach free agents. We're not like DL8 and other teams. We don't take players from other teams. We take free agents with passion and ambition to win and only win. So that's.
But
that's
it's
what
not. It's not. You can't just say that. You can't just
I
say
just
that we
said-
don't do that. And when you're clearly doing that, I know.
Wait,
I know.
hold on.
Hold on. I know. I've got a corporate next to me who's been doing that for years. Hold on. I know this guy's been doing it for
He's
years,
got a way of
and he's
doing
doing it very professionally.
very
He's
professional.
doing it through his firm. Yeah. Now he's come here, and he's also. You know, today is very sad because he knows. He knows right now. I could tell you, he's sitting next to me, but he's calculating every second how he's going to have to win that group and what he's got to do. When we come to his group, we'll discuss that. But you've been doing the same recently.
How
so,
same? I've got 3D players.
well, there you go. You've taken
From
apparently.
Usman didn't play last year.
But Usman played for another team.
He didn't play.
Yeah, but he was injured, didn't he?
So Sheikh Hasbul, if I could elaborate a little bit here.
Right.
So he stole Hader from Rising Ballers.
No.
He's integral part of their team.
See,
Okay?
this is.
And let me carry on.
Yes, guys.
Yusuf and Harry were on my team. Yeah. We really loved them a lot. They
Wait,
were part
wait.
of our family, and we really wanted them to stay. But he threw so much money at them.
Was it 1 year free Chikaro? Is Chikaro?
We're struggling with financial
Hold on.
fair play at the moment.
And the Wag, is it the Wagaman now? as well?
You know,
It's too much.
You know,
It's too much.
seeing as we have the top pick up money and raising money from Medina to the loan, can we please talk to
Tell me
Brother
what
Shaf?
you feel about.
Shaf said he wants to raise money from Medina to the loan. Saleh has offered £500 to Medina to the loan.
Don't interrupt the
So,
Let me finish this.
please ask why you wouldn't sell it.
I'm coming to Saleh in a second.
Who's
So,
Shampoo?
so
Shampoo.
we agree, we've got we kind of now got the facts that you have kind of taken players by offering them.
Come on,
Also-
he's learned from
Yeah.
the best.
So just admit it on camera that you have done that because you've taken 2-3 good players from different teams. But hold on, just because you FIFA, no, you can't get away with that kind of stuff. Yeah, you're still gonna be a rival. Yeah. Now we want you to admit on camera that I have done it, but we need the legal side of
So
it.
let me talk, yeah? Okay, so when they both let me speak, first and foremost, Usman was a free agent. He wasn't playing for nobody. We signed him up. Yusuf and Arif said they were at a team last year, but they didn't like the toxicity. And they only played toxicity, I don't know how to explain it. They only played for them for about 15 minutes that day. And they approached us and they said, we're available next year. What do you think? And we said, yeah, bismillah, we take free agents. And that's what we did.
And your team actually, you know, you've given the right name, Dark Horses. That's what you do. That's what Dark Horses
And a
do.
lot of us are very, very dark, apart from women.
Okay, Sheikh. So we moving on to the next group.
I think now before you move on,
Yeah.
we should talk about Shamsul. Shamsul is looking for a move to Free Agents FC.
Yeah.
Saleh has offered £500 to Medina to the room.
Yeah.
Subhanallah.
Sheikh Shaf is quiet. So can I
Okay,
speak to you?
so I'll be honest. You asked me that question. I feel Sheikh Shafil, if you block that move, you've just you know you've thrown all this tournament into disarray because here we're here to raise money.
That's how we threw the money.
No. Look, this is how I feel. Look, I put it there. If you block that move, if somebody's offered the money and the player's ready to go,
He's ready?
For a good cause.
for a good cause, you can't stop him.
Yeah.
You can't stop him. So can we
Right.
please
I think
have Shamsul come on live and clarify to us, you want that move? Right now, we will make sure that move happens because there's no rules that stops you.
Come on, be a champion.
The £500 for MTU is better than playing for DLA.
Exactly.
I'm
I
sure
agree.
we've learned in Medina to the Ulum
Subhanallah.
that when we give, we shouldn't expect
Sheikh
anything. We
Usman.
shouldn't expect anything back. So if you
Can
would
I
like to
ask our
donate
Sheikh's opinion?
£500,
Sheikh Uzi, what's
you
your
should
take?
just go ahead
But,
and donate.
but why don't you just raise that to £1,000, innit? Exactly. Why don't you just say, I'm going to pay you £1,000 to stay my team? Yeah, but he's ready to go to somebody else's team. So is he ready to go to somebody
He's
else's team?
Yes.
These
yes,
are-
yes.
these
Sheikh Usman, do you
Indicate
agree?
the rule of
Do you agree he's ready to go to somebody else's team?
Shamsul.
The money's ready, but he's been blocked by his captain. If the captain wants him to stay, he just has to raise the value.
Yeah, there's a stakes.
And you're on camera and you just have to say to everybody, I'll take it to £1,000.
That £500 can maybe go towards like projector.
Awesome. Not projector. It's a meal for 200 students.
Allah.
But a meal. £1,000 is a meal for 3-4 days.
Allah.
But we know that Sheikh Saleh is like he's an
Chef Saleh,
People
we
make
are
their
on your
donations
side.
regardless.
We are on your side. There is no such rule, no deadlines. If he signs, you pay the money, and he signs, the deal's done. Anyway, Chef Usman.
Yeah.
Now we talk about Group D.
Group D.
Yeah, we've got the MTU Legends,
Mm-hmm.
the team that's never won a game in the tournament.
Come on, they got to the semi-finals in 2016. Don't
They're all
By
winners.
losing.
They
No,
got to
no,
the
no.
semi-finals in 2016. They got one of the
They
top-
turned up.
Legends.
They're all winners.
2016, yeah, with the Argentina kids.
Somebody told me the other day that this is the team that are. I don't want to use the word, but
And also 2019, they topped their group. They won every single match.
so what's happened in those 2 years?
No, you're getting it wrong.
2019, they.
Oh, is that
topped their group.
Oil's team?
Yeah. Apparently, they're the injured team. They come with injury every year.
No, in one of the competitions, they didn't win no games whatsoever.
Last year,
Yeah.
that's when Sheikh Usman Ahmad, our Usman
Yes,
Ahmad,
that's right.
he left your team and he went to their
Gobir
team,
yeah.
and they went to their team. And Usman, you should have seen his face. Sheikh Usman's face was like he was gonna cry. He didn't win a single game in the whole tournament.
No, but that's okay. They're still winners. They turned up. That's the main thing.
Yeah, but that's
They
ultimate.
always
innit?
turn up.
So Sheikh Usman, we got
Then
empty legend, kitchen
Oil's
netters,
watching.
scared.
kitchen netters.
Kitchen Netters are a good team.
Very good. They got
That's
Abdul
team.
Mohit. Very good.
Yeah,
Solid
the
player.
Mohit, I just met him today as well.
That's the only.
And,
That's the only thing good about that team.
I'm gonna-
Abdul Mohit.
You know,
Thank you for the discount. Yeah.
I am actually gonna,
Close to you. When you got this close, thank you for the discount, bro. I love you.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to let him win. You know that.
What?
It's really nice.
He's supplying some
You,
cards.
you can't say that. You can't say that on camera.
No,
You do know that you can't. You gotta let him win. That's what
This is Sheikh.
No.
This is Sheikh Usman. He says and does whatever he likes.
Yeah.
Okay, top block bowlers.
That's actually a new
That's,
team.
you know, that is the MTU team. Ali Abbas and,
Yes, Ali Abbas.
and Ismail Dirin in there. Ismail Dirin is actually I told him last year.
And
He's a good player,
still in
that's all
FG. All of them are still in
No,
FG.
no.
Some of them graduated.
Okay, so from here, the next team, the Jolly Boys, the one and only Jolly Boys. We've got a representative of Jolly Boys. You know the other day.
Analysis about
I
their
love
team.
playing. I love playing there.
You know the other
They had
day.
a good game, innit?
They don't turn up.
You know the other day, Joe Father, I heard, your best mate, Rocky.
Yeah.
He was complaining because of you.
Yeah.
Our host here, he's made 2 groups. You don't even get to play in the Wednesday groups anymore because
Oh,
you're not good enough to play in their Wednesday teams. On
that's what I play with my nephews.
yeah. So he's made 2 groups. So you were asking Joe. Rocky was blaming you because because of you, he gets kicked out of every group. Can you clarify?
He's the designated driver, so obviously.
No,
you
but
know,
can you clarify the camera? According to
Yeah, but that's not.
according to Rocky, Jolly Boys,
listen,
Jolly Boys
Hold
are
on,
not
hold on.
going to win anything because of Joe Blue.
hold on. When you go buy a Twix, do you just buy a single one?
You
Or do you buy a double?
I was actually speaking to
Hold
one
on.
of the Johnny Boys players, right?
When you
And-
buy a pair of socks, they come in a pair. They don't come in a single. So me and Rocky were the same.
So you and
Come in
Rox,
a pair.
you and Rox are like a pair of socks.
when I heard listen to this, I was actually speaking to one of their boys who plays for them, and their tactics is, just pass the ball to me and I'll score.
That's been like that's been like the MTU days.
But the thing is,
Alfu should know.
the thing is, every player in the team says the same thing.
So,
Pass
okay.
the ball to me and I'll score.
Okay, so-
Job said the same
But
thing. Wait, before we carry on, I just want to ask Jolly Boys, is what's it with you guys and goalkeeper every single year? Last year, I loaned you a keeper for one day to help you, but every year you have a goalkeeper problem. What's the issue?
I don't know. Gotta get to the bottom of it. Though,
Joe Blue,
because,
I
to be
heard.
honest, we had a keeper, and then what happened was he's obviously gone on to another team, and the keeper we could have got 100%. Now he's obviously gone to another team.
You know Siraj Maybe. Siraj Maybe.
Yeah.
Is it Siraj Saki? So not
Yeah.
Siraj Saki, it's not Maybe.
So if you're watching this and you're a goalkeeper and you haven't got a team,
The reason
Jolly Boys
why
FC, give me a shout.
they don't have a goalkeeper because Siraj Saki is claiming to say that Joe Blue gets so annoyed on the pitch. He starts trying
It's not annoyed. It's passion.
Yeah, passion.
Don't confuse
He gets,
annoying
okay,
with passion.
okay, passion. His
Yeah.
passion so much that he scares every keeper away. Yeah, they don't want to play behind him. You understand? So that's why they struggle to get. But is he still in your team?
He's not even in our team. and he's
Oh my
talking-
God, he's not in your team. Why?
All I'm hearing is just waffle.
Why is he in
But-
your team? He's a superstar.
He's a good
Yeah,
keeper.
but
He's a
let me
very good
see.
keeper.
This
He needs to look at the list. He doesn't know.
This year, hang on. This year we've got a secret weapon. Basically, Abdul Kar has been telling me that he's been eating chicken tikka in a restaurant. So he's put on some.
Is that the short of the car?
Yeah, the short
There's only one Abdul
He's
Kar.
not short anymore.
Actually, there's
no,
two.
no.
There's two.
The last time I
Yeah.
seen him, he was like going to blow up or something. So I don't know how he's gonna win anything for you.
Actually, he's a keeper.
So
Abdul Kar.
you got Rakib, you got you've got Abdul Kahar. I mean, it's a decent team. So you're in a decent group, but the team, outstanding team is Alps.
Alps FC.
We've got the captain of Alps sitting here, who tells me every single year.
I don't think they're outstanding.
Listen, he tells me, can I?
Kitchenetta's FC.
He tells
They've
me,
got some really good players. They're in the top level.
please you don't know the secret weapon.
We don't
these
want to
guys
talk
got. Yeah, the Alps have got secret players, their own memes, by the way. Yeah,
Apart from Mohamed Rashid.
yeah. Apart from Mohamed Rashid.
And Usman Ahmed.
Yeah, Usman Ahmed this last year lost every game in Legends, so he thought join these guys back because I might win something.
He relies on the memories.
Right, he realized, and they every tournament that they go to, they think they're going to win something, but they don't win anything because of certain individuals in the team. Like
Somebody started to sound like a hater.
Come on, so too much negativity.
What is going on here?
I'm just telling you.
What is going on?
facts.
Shall I give you some inside story about it?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
The floor is yours.
Wait, let me get the popcorn.
Certain individuals actually wanted to take out that team and play for their team.
Now, sir, I'm telling you, I offered him a contract to play for us, Roommate FC, because Roommate FC is made of team players who are from the similar age group, similar friends, and we thought we don't get to ever have a game with these guys, so we thought we'll make our own team. So we thought, Sheikh Usman befits our team, so we offered him a contract, and the contract was visible to everybody.
How did you offer him a contract when you already had 8 players?
The forearms look quite, strong, from all the stirring you've been doing, man.
But in this group, Sheikh, what do you think? Who's going to win it?
This group, I think Kitchenetta will top this group.
Okay, so moving to the main group, the main group of death.
If anybody wants to sponsor next year's Football Focus, get in touch.
Yeah.
So hold on a second. One more thing before you go out from the group stage. The battle to be last place in this is either going to be MTU Legends and Jolly Boys.
But who do we think Roman is going to win out of MTU Legends and out FC? What a match that's going to be.
So
I see it MTU Legends.
You think so?
Yeah,
Sheikh Abdul Hamid and Khoyrul are going to be on fire.
But then they got Mohamed Rashid. And they got Mohamed and they got maybe solid team.
No, she's one hit wonder.
No, he's not. He's an incredible player. He plays like a 20-year-old. Mohamed Rashid is
We'll
amazing.
see.
but
But the thing is, who's their goalkeeper? Because I heard their goalkeeper.
Mashuab Meme, I have to rate him.
Are you playing in goal,
He's a good
Munasman?
player.
Munasman, are you playing in goal?
No.
Well, you're not playing in goal.
But we're going to be rotating.
So moving on to the last group, Sheikh, Group A. I know I went around in different groups, but I want to talk about Group A because that's the group of death. We have probably 3
We've got the best teams in the whole tournament. Mutala Bandits,
Mutala Bandits.
And the rest.
Who's Mutala Bandits?
Hafizur Rahman, and Ko.
Jack's team.
Jack's team. Then we got the French connection. Jazakallah to all the French brothers. Yep. If you guys are live, on a serious note, I really want to say.
All the French brothers and Wagyu.
But can I come to Wagyu, please? Yeah, French brothers, you did the best thing ever making a team because my friend Wagyu brother Ashraf has actually finally come home to a team, a real man's team.
And it comes to a team that he deserves.
Yeah, he deserves because my man's been disappointed. Ashraf's been disappointed. And he's been let down by certain people even around here in the last few tournaments. They're promising one thing, they take him on trials, they take him on
Really worse than Daily Star.
they take him on weekdays football and promise him all sorts, and then when the tournament comes, the guy doesn't even get a sniff. And then this year he's Ashraf, you win this tournament, so you deserve it. Okay?
The whole of MTU will be happy.
Yeah. So French connection again. The brothers that come from France, we really want to say Jazakallah to you. And we hope you have a great time. And you are in probably the best group because I hope you win this group. And you take. I actually hope you win the tournament because you'll take the tournament back. But I can't say that so easily because I have DL8 here, who's dying to win this tournament. How many years has it been?
Since you rubbed the hell out of me.
Yeah,
It's been about 3
I
years.
think the day
Halal, I'm still waiting for that.
when he rubbed halal off you, you must have cursed him.
I did.
Because after that curse, every tournament he goes in, and you can clarify that. Be honest, you do go in to win, don't you? But you come out disappointed. I feel like as if you don't win anything. Why does that happen? What's going wrong? I just want him to clarify, camera. Why?
For 3 years now. Carry on.
No, but just tell me what happened. Why does it? Where does it go wrong in your quarterfinal? They're like the the team that always gets to the quarters and can't move. Like it was Arsenal, they always get to quarters and they can't move anywhere else. So why is that? If you just
I don't know. You just need a little bit of luck to win these tournaments. We just happen to have the rub of the green, but you never know.
Okay, free agents. Sheikh Ruman made this team of free agents.
No, so free agents FC, there's a few players that were left in the lurch. What's the word? Yeah. So like Fawzur Rahman, Shabbir, who was part of Tadweed Black FC.
Shabbir.
Yeah.
Big man Shabbir. London Shabbir.
He thinks he's a big man.
He's not Bentley.
Yeah. Shabbir. Well, saying that actually, it's Tadweed Black FC with a bit of choice. And it's free agents FC. You've all seen the logo. We've got Sheikh Fawzur Rahman, our beloved.
Is he in the team?
Face. Fawzur Rahman just about straight to the team. Yeah.
I just thought they made that as a joke. Yeah.
So they were thinking about keeping the name Tadweed Black FC after Saleh kind of.
I think they've got good luck.
I just remembered something. Saleh has dropped out of that team. They've now signed our beloved Sheikh Ubaidur Rahman.
You know that?
Yeah.
Ubaid was in Sheffield's team one point, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, that Ubaid, the one who used to be delayed. The original team. Yeah.
Hold on. So he got thrown out.
No, he didn't get thrown out. He got kicked out.
Yeah. No, he actually left.
No.
Do you remember the story?
You must have definitely done something. Ubaid is not so easy to get kicked out.
Have you seen Monana Shabbir Mia since that tournament?
That's what. Was he delayed? Oh my! Hold on. Are you telling me, brother? That's why when he said Shabbir, I wanted to. Is it Shabbir Mia that his classmate?
Yeah.
So Shabbir Mia was in your team. No, he wasn't.
Say
Wasn't he?
what's that brother's name? Say it.
Abu Sayyid.
And there's a little
He
bit
was, because I remember we played.
Is there anything to talk
That's
about?
it. No,
all these players,
guys, all of you guys that have been in Sheffield's teams and they've been left out, be proud of yourself because he's won nothing after taking you guys out. At least you guys could say you're playing something, but he's won nothing.
Is that I want you to go back. Yeah, Ubaid's back though. He's back as a free agents FC and he's in the same group as DNA, so that's gonna be interesting.
What about Safai Squad?
Safai Squad is a young team. They're very, very strong. Work out for them. They've got Sarwar Ahmed injury, but still he's a very decent player. They've got Johan, they've got Tamil, and there's a few other brothers.
Johan's very good. He played in
Who's the badminton boy playing for? You know the one that was.
He played for DNA this year.
Oh my God! How did they end up? How did you sign Khoiro? Can you explain that to me?
He's a very good player.
I never denied he's a good player, but how did you sign him
at the expense of a full team called Bundes?
No,
he
actually
took his player.
Hold on.
He approached us.
I'm sure he played for the Dark Horses.
That was no, but then he went to make his own team, Bundes after he.
No,
so
he kicked him out.
Okay, so you've actually so now this proves my point. Sheffield is trying to win this tournament with players that have been either left and dropped from other teams who are not so great. Like he wasn't so great in your team. Then he made his own team. He wasn't so great in that team. Now he's taking these players, thinking he's going to win the tournament. Sheffield, the wrong strategy to win a tournament. Honestly,
who said it's to win a tournament?
He is to win a tournament. You want to win a tournament.
It's to participate in the tournament.
I think you really need to let Shamsul go. Be a good man, let him go.
I don't think you can do that anymore.
Yeah, and maybe by letting Shamsul go, the Barakah, you might win this tournament. You actually finally might be crowned for at least the third trophy.
You know what? Leave him alone. Why stop playing him? Okay, listen. Okay, let's go back to Taliban. We really speak about them. I just noticed they've got Hafizur Rahman, Shuel Mia, and Shamwaz. So we're all going to be like triple vision that day. We won't know which one's which. Rocky's not in that team, but if he goes and stands next to him, you're going to think that he's in the team. Shuel Mia, obviously, is he performing? Is that Shuel Mia?
Yeah, he's
Ashef, yeah. Is that him?
Yeah,
so is he performing on the day?
Yeah,
okay, so we've got Ashef that's going to be performing on the day, inshallah. Have you guys seen his amazing.
My kids love watching it.
Sheikh Osman, do you have anything to say? Anything to say about Sheikh Shafil's group?
Yeah, I think.
Can I drink some of your water?
I think DLH will actually do better without Sheffield, you know.
That's nasty, that.
I actually think, 1 year, just you don't be a part of that team. Honestly, just manage them. Just manage them. On this note, yeah, Sheikh Usman, can we have your few thoughts? Can we have the few final thoughts of everybody, inshallah?
Wait. But Jumbo's got a message to read out.
Read it.
Read it out, because obviously we made an appeal for a goalkeeper for the Jolly Boys, so he's received a message.
We had many.
So you want to read that one?
No, I'll just leave it for
Okay, no problem.
I'll just keep the ace.
Okay, that's fine.
Just in case.
Sheikh Usman, last few words before we.
Alhamdulillah, all the draws done and the teams have all been set up. Alhamdulillah, I can't wait to get on the pitch and start playing. I think this is the most exciting one for us, to be honest.
For you guys,
Yeah.
because of your group.
Yeah.
Sheikh Shafi?
Looking forward to seeing you all in 2 weeks' time. Everybody stay safe before the tournament. Don't train too hard. We don't want any injuries or anything before the tournament. And when you turn up on the day, just try and cherish the moment, because it's great memories which the tournament will give us.
If there's any brothers that are watching that are not playing football, please still come to the tournament, watch the finals, come back to Medina to the Dome. That's the most important thing, that we keep our bondship and connection with Medina to the Dome, the studs and the students. So inshallah, look forward to seeing you all, inshallah.
Just like to add on that as well, nice to see all the brothers getting together, and beforehand as well, how they get together. It's nice to see all the different groups, not just only the elders, all of them doing it. So it shows that, this is being passed on. So inshallah, many years to come as well, this carries on. Inshallah.
Just one more thing before you start finishing off. Just watch out for the semi-pro player in our team. It's one to look out for.
I was going to say something, but because
You're talking about yourself.
Before we wrap up, I was going to say something, but I'll leave that for another day, inshallah. I'd like to say Jazakallah to all the brothers and everybody that's viewing, watching. Jazakallah for your time. I'd like to thank all the brothers here, Sheikh Aminur Rahman, Sheikh Abdullah behind the scenes. They do so much work and effort. We got the brothers here, Sheikh Shafi and Sheikh Ruman. They do so much work behind the scene preparing the tournament. We'd like to thank every single one of you. But remember, please remember, joke aside, banter aside, we represent Madinatul Ulum. We are students of Madinatul Ulum. No matter which part of the world we are, whatever we do will always be linked with MTU. So on that, whenever we come to MTU, we come in home. Whenever we come home, we are always respectful towards the place, towards the stars, towards everything. So inshallah, we want everybody to come, enjoy the tournament like a family, like brothers. We don't want animosity. We don't want any problems. We don't want any trouble. We don't want any personal issues to be coming into the tournament. The whole reason we did this tournament is to be like a family, enjoy, which we all do. We love football, and go home and remember that 2023 we had the best tournament. Inshallah, see you guys soon. And the referees. And just on that note, before I leave, we will have again referees not from MTU, outside MTU. Again, brothers, please remember, it's only a football tour. I know we love football, we're passionate. On that pitch, sometimes we get drawn up, sometimes we get wind up, we get, things are heated up. But remember, those brothers that come out and referee for us, they are people who give their time to support our cause. They don't get paid for it, they come to help us. And decisions can sometimes go against us. There's no harm in expressing your feelings about it respectfully, and then you draw the line. But we do not ever want anybody to disrespect any of the officials, especially the brothers that come out, and also the venue that we're in. Remember, these people that allow us to be there, they also keep an eye on us and making sure that we behave, because they don't want any trouble in their center. So on that note, inshallah, looking forward to everybody soon. Get ready, get prepared, and inshallah on the 17th, isn't it? Inshallah on a Sunday, early, yeah, everybody early, on time. And the draws for the quarterfinals and semi-finals will come soon, and inshallah we'll share all the paperwork that we need to share with everybody in the groups. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.